Hello everyone, welcome to my apology video. No. There we are. Anyways, welcome to my apology video, I guess, sort of thing. It might be apparent by now that this year's big 5th annual lore video is not happening. The reason for that is basically I set my expectations way too high. For example, last year's video, the 4th annual one, in 2024, I basically said immediately, when the thing was published, in the description, how can I make next year's better? I was already trying to hype it up. And I've been thinking of ways to, I don't know, what would be cool to include in the big 5th one that's going to be a big monument. Probably since the 3rd one in 23. But I've been hyping it up way too much for myself, saying, okay, we've got to make it better, so much more animated, less just slideshowy. It's got to be actually good, I think. That would be I don't know. Hope it's not too self-deprecating to say it's actually got to be good. But, it just got to be too much, man. For example, the 1st annual one, back in 2021, which is only up on the channel to show how far I've come. I am not too proud of the quality of that video, but it's there. The first one is only 15 minutes long, and it's entirely black screen through the entire thing. Because I thought at the time, I'm not used to making 15-minute long videos, yet I only do like 2 or 3 minutes at the time. So I was like, no, 15 minutes, that's too long to make visuals for, it's just gonna be an audiobook. So, black screen the entire time. That, oh boy, 15 minutes I thought was too long. The second one was 47, which I decided to make visuals for, tripling the time and deciding to add visuals. Then, the 3rd one was an hour, 4th one was an hour and a half, and I reckon that the 5th one, this year's, would have been at least 2. So if you saw my, C1S1 video, the teaser thingy for this year's big lore video, that's basically a proof of concept of what I wanted the entire thing to look like. More animated, actually showing what's going on, instead of just showing, for example, the screen with all the Celestials. It just shows 12 Celestials. I say, this one's Atmos, this one's Furnos, this one's Syncopite, and this one's Ludwig. And all the others. They're not really gonna know who's who. It's just 8 monsters on screen, not really any direction on which one's which. So, I decided, sure, let's animate it to make people who are unfamiliar with the franchise, they can actually know what's going on. So I animated that thing. I animated the Chapter 1, Section 1, I animated Chapter 2, Section 2, which you haven't seen yet, and I've animated the first 4 paragraphs of Chapter 2, The Dawn of Fire. Then, I got burnt out and I did not work on anything in the entire month of August. And the first few days of September. Well, I'm probably not going to do much the last few days either, because this thing's cancelled. So, I'm really not playing my instrument as much as I need to for a proper apology video. So, that style of animation, if I really put it out over all 2 hours of this video, it would be like making a motion picture. Live, feature-length motion picture. Live animated My Singing Monsters timeline for 2 hours! There's the camera, for 2 hours! I'm not that kind of guy. I mean, yes, I'm going into stuff, I'm becoming a voice actor, I'm not used to... I'm a solo production. I can't do everything at once, and make it on time for schedule. Back in August, I worked out how many videos of these would I need to make a day to reach my deadline. And doing the numbers said that I would need to edit 2 paragraphs a day, per day, every single day, like up until like through mid-October even. That's too much. I have other things to do. I'd like to do other stuff outside of this. I'd like to have a life. I've got Recomposed going on. I've got other stuff. I should probably mention, so I said I needed to edit 2 paragraphs a day. That's because this year, to make editing easier, so I wouldn't have just one big file in my editing program that's 2 hours long, that would probably be too long for the editing program, I decided, okay, sure, I'm gonna split each paragraph into its very own micro video, which is what I ended up doing. And you might be able to see the transitions between those and the final product. Yeah, so that's basically what I ended up doing to sort of try and make it easier on myself. But nonetheless, it's still a 2-hour-long production, which I, as a solo studio, can't do by myself. As that is what the word solo means. So, speaking of Burnout this year, same situation basically, do you remember my very first geography video with One on the Dawn of Fire? That was supposed to have its second part out by now, the geography of the modern My Singing Monsters world. I've had that recorded ever since like February, March, when I was working on the big April Fool's video. That April Fool's video has basically the same editing style that I would have wanted for this year's big lore video. And it put me into the same strain as this lore video exactly. Which means that even though I've had that script and recorded, I have not edited anything, because doing all of that for that big half-an-hour video, editing it, making all the art and original assets and stuff, script, and speaking Croatian, it just took a lot out of me. I would have wished to have that thing out before the Krovlafti and Crocus, because I had specifically a line in there saying, "Ah yes, and Psychic Island's eye is open," or they still better be, because the Titan Soul better not retcon that, and they better not close it for the Titan Soul. But now that line doesn't have a joke anymore because the Titan Soul's already out and they didn't close it. I really wished I could have gotten that thing out. Now it has to be updated for the Titan Souls and for the Mech Islet and whatever is coming else in this anniversary month. Honestly, I don't know when I'm putting this video out or the next video of basically... I want to put out a video of basically everything that I did manage to edit for this, just to put that out there, because I don't want the editing to go for nothing. So, I don't know when this video or that video is coming out, so who knows? Shadow Islet, Paranormal Islet, the Hex might be out by now. And yes, by the way, you might be saying, "You are the Lorgo, what do you mean you don't think Wellbox is the Hex?" I think both are possibilities, actually. So yeah. 2025. Year of Burnout, I think. Year of trying to do big videos, and them causing you to either not finish them, or to not finish anything else. So I think I've got to take my own lessons into account for myself, and anything else that I do. So what lessons can we take away from this? Give yourself a lot of time for stuff. If it's a big project, it's gonna need a big amount of time to do. So don't try and do everything all at once. Don't try and cram everything into everything. I tried to do 2 videos a day. It made me burnt out for way too long. Then I couldn't work on anything else. Lesson 2, know your limits. Know how long you want to edit a video, for example. Me, 2 hours might be a bit long. I'm not really into doing major motion pictures yet. Or minor ones, for that matter. So, yeah, know your limits. What do you want to do for your stuff? Is it really worth it? Does anyone want this video other than me? Is anyone else actually thinking, wow, there's going to be a big 5th annual lore video? Probably not. So, be realistic with your expectations. Don't pressure yourself too hard. And, keep on monstering, I guess.